Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step tutorial guide on how to set up a Roth IRA using just your phone with the M1 Finance app. I'm going to set one up for myself, and I'll show you exactly what I'm going to buy and which investments I'm going to put inside of this Roth IRA. We're going to spend a couple $1,000s. It's going to be a lot. But guys, isn't this incredible? We live in a time where we can set ourselves up financially for the rest of our lives using just our phones for free while we watch this on YouTube on our phones, also for free. That's an incredible time to be alive. Guys, I've never been so excited and pumped about something so boring before, but without further ado, roll intro and let's begin. What is up guys? My name is Andrei Jikh and welcome back. To all of you bogleheads watching this video, I did consider going with the Vanguard option at first. I heavily weighed all of the opinions and all of my considerations, but in the end I went with M1 Finance because as a YouTuber, my goal is to get as many people to start investing as early in life as possible, and I want to do so with as little barrier of entry as possible, meaning little amount of money required to start investing with the most flexibility and ease of use. And M1 Finance really fits that bill. But you guys really cannot go wrong with either Vanguard or M1 Finance. So without further ado, like I promised, let's get into it. Step number one, smash that like button for your favorite YouTuber, and then please do it for me. And then step number two, go ahead and whip out your phone. Sound effects with the mouth. And then step number three, go ahead and download the M1 Finance app. If you haven't done so already, please consider using this link that you see right here or in the description below this video. It'll really help my video and my channel out a lot. Not so much my video, but it'll just help me eat. No hard feelings if you don't do that. I might starve to death. Not a big deal. And then step number four, go ahead and register, make an account. And once you've done that, step number five, let's finally create your Roth IRA account. So if you navigate to the bottom left-hand side or the upper right hand, you'll see add account. So go ahead and click that, and it's going to present to you four major different types of accounts. The first one is your individual investing, which is the same thing I do with Robinhood. You guys can buy and sell stocks for free, mutual funds, ETFs, bonds. It works just like Robinhood. It's pretty cool. The other account type you have is your joint investing account, which is not where you invest in marijuana stocks. It's where you invest with your partner or your spouse. The third one we have is your trust account, which is a great tool to protect your money, but that's a separate video. But the one we're gonna be focusing on today is your retirement account. So go ahead and click that one. Now here we're presented with four different options: the traditional IRA, the Roth IRA, the SEP IRA, and the rollover. Now remember, for those of you new to investing, an IRA is not an investment in and of itself. It's just a tax-advantaged basket, if you will, where you hold all of the investments. Now for this one, we're going to be concerned with the Roth IRA, but the cool thing about the M1 Finance app is that it allows you to compare which one works best for your case scenario, so you guys can decide for yourself. But if you click the compare traditional versus Roth, let me quickly show you the differences. Tax benefits of the Roth IRA is tax-free growth, but you cannot use the contributions to deduct from taxes. And speaking of contributions, the first thing is that whatever money you put into this account, remember, is already taxed, so you're good to go. The second thing is you can contribute up to $6,000 or $7,000 if you're over the age of 50 for 2019. And the third thing is your income cannot be more than $122,000 per year, which is great news for me because I'm nowhere near that amount. And you probably are not either. Smash the like button if I've just correctly read your mind. I'm a genius. The fourth thing is, of course, it doesn't have an age limit. So that means if you're a teenager and you're watching this, you're amazing, congratulations. Go bug your dad, tell him not to go buy that new boat he doesn't need, and instead use that money to invest in your Roth IRA so you can become a millionaire by the time you're his age. And the fifth thing is that there are no requirements to withdraw this money, so technically you can gift this Roth IRA to your kids if that's something you're after. The traditional IRA, almost the same as the Roth, same contribution limits, except you'll actually be able to use the contributions as a tax write-off. So however you're paying taxes from your normal job right now, that's how you're gonna be taxed on the traditional side. Except you won't be able to give this one to your kids because there's a mandatory withdrawal at 70 and a half. So, whew, that is a lot of technical information. Just tell me, dude, which one is better for me? After committing dozens of hours of research into this, of my life gone, reading Reddit forum threads and boglehead forums and finance blogs and debates all over the place, this is the general consensus. You ready? Here it is. So the Roth IRA beats the traditional IRA in almost all cases for people in the 24% income tax brackets and under. if you're able to contribute to the maximum limit of the Roth IRA and you make less than $315,000 per year, which 98% of Americans are not making. So if you do the math over 10, 20, 30-year periods, the Roth IRA is going to win. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I'm ever gonna make $315,000 per year ever. But boy, do I hope I jinx myself and get this one so wrong. Where is that YouTube money everyone's talking about? I don't see it yet. Okay, so now that you've created your account, let's go ahead and put some money into it. So I bank with Chase, and I'm going to link my account by carefully entering my credentials. And I think at this point, people already know where I live by now, so I'm gonna be extra careful. You guys are super sneaky, and it's gonna send you a text verification. Go ahead and wait for that. And when it's finished, go ahead and put that into the box, and it'll ask you which account you wanna use. I'll use my checkings account. And now you can make your initial deposit. Now the minimum is $500. But ideally, you guys want to maximize it every single year. You don't have to put the whole amount in all at once. You can just contribute every now and again whenever you can. But ideally, you want to maximize it whenever you can. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'll just put in $6,000, which is the maximum limit for 2019, by the way. Go ahead, continue and transfer. Confirm transfer, and we're good to go. So now I'm done. So let me check the transfer details to see if it worked. Okay, looks like it did. And now it says 2 days to finish the transfer. Great. I need the watch time. Hey, welcome back. New day, new shirt, and it's only been 24 hours, not 48, but let's put some investments into this new retirement account that we just created. So now if you go back to the app and go into the bottom left-hand corner where it says invest, you can click on the plus button right below where it says build your portfolio. Now it'll show you all of your options, and there are thousands of them. And this was literally the hardest part for me when I first started investing, because there were so many options from stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs. All I wanted to know was, can someone just please tell me which one to invest in? Thank you, please. But don't let it overwhelm you, because I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm gonna invest in. But just remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a licensed broker. I'm not a professional advisor. You're just watching a YouTuber on your phone, so something to keep in mind. But I will say that this is one of the best investments we can make, considering what we know today. You ready? Let's look up Uber. I'm just kidding, don't do that. It's Bitcoin. All right, I'll stop. So let's pick something that's gonna outperform 99.9% of active traders and brokers and advisors. Let's just do something that's gonna require no work on your part whatsoever. Are you guys ready for the secret? Here it is, Vanguard's Total Stock Market Index Fund. That's the secret. You're welcome. Now, we can't actually invest into this index in its purest form because you'd need to invest with Vanguard for that, but we can invest into the exchange traded fund, or ETF as they're called, equivalent, and that is VTI. Now, if you enter VTI in the search bar, you won't find it because it's not under stocks. It's actually under funds. So right above that search bar, if you click on that, you can see it's already the third option down. Go ahead and click the plus button on it next to it to the right. If you guys can't find it, just go ahead and enter VTI in the search bar and you'll see it. And once that's done, go ahead and click done in the upper right-hand corner, and you'll see that it's going to create this beautiful pie for you. Smells delicious, smells like a money-making pie. Now, right now, each share of VTI is $149.73. And for each share, you will be spread out amongst 3,600 different companies, which is so diversified. The next time you guys go shopping at a mall somewhere, you can walk in like you own the place, because you partly do. It's pretty cool. Now, if you click the plus button in the bottom right, you'll see view details, and it'll show you that the expenses are at a ridiculously low 0.03%. That means for every $100,000 you guys invest, you'll only be charged $30, which is amazing. And you'll also have a dividend yield of 2%. Not bad. Also, pro tip, if you guys turn your phone sideways, you'll actually see a graph of what this fund has done throughout the years, throughout all the different time periods. And you can scrub through it, which is pretty neat. Cool feature. Now you can go ahead and hit the X button in the upper left-hand corner to go back, and then click the plus button to buy this fund. Now, you can invest anything more than $10, but you know what? I'm gonna put in the full amount of $6,000 to buy this fund right away. So I'm gonna go ahead and click confirm, and you'll see that the order has been created right at the top. Now let's add some light. And boy, what a big difference that made. So you can do something called DCA, or dollar cost averaging in, which is when you put a smaller amount of money over a long period of time to hit your target. So for example, I could put $500 every week to get to my $6,000. The benefit is that some weeks the market will be high and I'll buy a little bit. Some weeks the market will be lower and I'll buy a little bit more. But the average will just balance itself out. The reason that I didn't dollar cost average is because generally speaking, $6,000 is not a lot of money to invest. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of money to me, but when we're talking about a retirement account, it's really not that much. But maybe the stock market goes down tomorrow by 10%. That'd be a big move. That would be unfortunate, but it can also go up next week by 10%. I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is that 10% is only $600 of my portfolio, which at the end of the day, $600 up or down is not going to affect my retirement when we're talking 30 years from now. But what's more important is to be consistent and to max out that Roth IRA every single year. That is far more important. But don't get me wrong, $6,000 is definitely a lot of money. It means the world to me. It can pay my bills for like 3 months straight. But I just want to show you guys there's nothing to be afraid of, especially in the beginning. It's not going to make much of a difference. So at this point, I can withdraw the contribution of $6,000 at any point in time without any penalty, but I cannot withdraw the interest that this investment has made me without paying a 10% penalty fee. So at this point, you guys can just use this money to pay for your groceries, but please don't. Just forget that you have this money here, and just remember, like, if you're taking money from this account, you're stealing from your future self, and you don't want to do that. Remember, this is not money you have, this is not money you own. Just forget about it and keep continually putting money into this. The future you is so grateful that this you of today had the foresight to see that you'll get older and make you richer. That's an amazing, incredible feeling. Thank you guys for watching. Smash that like button, subscribe, and I will leave a link in the description below this video for all my soundtracks and what music I use, where it's from, because I get that question asked a lot. And no, this is not an Audemars Piguet. I'm way too frugal to be dropping 10 grand on a watch. That's insane. But it does combine my favorite watch face from Hublot with this band from AP, and you get this brandless watch that actually weighs a ton, makes me feel cool, and it feels really expensive even though it's not. And no, I will not tell you where to buy it. That's it. Love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.
You say I'm wrong, but I think I need it. You think that reason can make me stay? Just wanna feel me, just feel me breathing. I know this feeling won't go away. And this all feels like electric power. All I want is to turn it off. Still got the sun, but still got the sun.